I'm looking at this infinite reflection right now. I want to see your face. Calling out to the dark energy. Do you want me to say a prayer? Threat? Legion? That is weird.
Tim, you okay?
This voice generator thing is like really chatty. Okay, I want this Legion to show itself. If you have a big ego, which I believe you do, you should be able to manifest in one of these mirrors or show yourself to Kristen. You said Legion. What are you a legion of? Myself. I want to see your true face. If you don't show yourself now, I'm gonna have a priest come in here. Is Kristen okay out there?
She's good. She wrote no priest when you mentioned a priest.
But you know, if you don't show yourself, we're gonna have a priest, a man of the cloth, come into this home.
She's writing no.
I want you to talk into my recorder that I have in my hand right now. What are you?
Kristen wrote demon.
I feel really nauseous in here. I gotta get out of here for a second. This is really making me nauseous. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna throw up in there. That is some
Yeah, it is.
It was like really like just like a sharp like jab. That's weird. Like something like felt like it like stuck me in the chest.
Is it still there or no?
No, it just was like when I was in there.
I don't know. I feel like it was very angry.
So we never checked the session we did in there when we got the Legion response on the obelisk. So I think we need to check it. Let's see here. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was
Wait, back it up again.
I don't remember saying that. What does this sound like to you?
Kill Karen. Can you play it again?
Yeah. Kill Karen. I mean, I don't. That's bizarre. I'm gonna get the obelisk. I didn't say kill Karen. I know that for a fact. This is every word that it said. So I heard it say Legion, but there's nothing in here that says kill Karen. There's no word in here that is even close to kill Karen. I mean, I think that thing is like manipulating voice recorder and word generator.
To say that?
To say that. I mean, that's just like mind-blowing.
At the house that you were living at, where you had all this activity, before you left, there was an exorcism done.
Yeah, we didn't know who to call.
Right.
And somebody had referred us to this priest. He agreed to come out with 2 of his assistants, I guess.
This is really incredible because if you're having priests over, that's indicative to demonic activity. Something demonic was happening in your early 20s.
Yeah, all the doors were slamming. This incredibly cold wind was whipping down the hallway.
Holy
through the rooms.
Wow.
It started to circle me, and at that point, they all held hands and stood around me.
They stood around you.
They stood around me.
So it's not like
as a protective.
I think they were giving you an exorcism.
Me.
Yeah.
Like personally.
Yeah. I don't know if they felt it was an oppression. I don't know if they believed it was a possession, but they had concern.
Yeah.
For you.
It was frightening. It really was frightening.
Did they feel they took care of it?
I don't.
Did they feel it was too strong?
I don't remember, but I never heard from them again.
Huh.
I did not ever equate anything that happened there with anything here.
This is pretty amazing.
It's intense.
But like, it really helps us to understand this. Now we're connecting dots.
I think it was the beginning of where I am today.
Right.
I guess because I tried to block out that whole experience, it has only developed since then.
Bring us back to only one chapter back to when it got real bad until now. Did something happen in your life that triggered it?
Yeah, it was 2017.
What happened?
I had somebody very, very close to me pass away.
I'm so sorry.
Man, I remember that night so vividly.
How did he pass?
A very, very horrific car accident that was more of a suicide mission.
So sorry.
And I knew it. I knew it happened. I heard the sirens. I had immediate activity at my house, and things got very, very crazy. And I remember my son had come into my room because he had heard the sirens as well, and he went into my bathroom, and all of a sudden my TV came on. Doesn't just come on.
I'm gonna have to like say it's very similar to your early 20s.
Yeah.
And would you say that snowballed? And you know,
Yeah.
all right. And then 2 years later, you move here,
Yeah.
and that snowball wasn't melting.
No.
And here we are.
And here I am.
So have you ever drawn anything like that?
No, I haven't. This came through first, and he feels non-human. He really enjoys isolation and isolating people.
Okay. What is the thing here?
This feels more like regal, but not good.
Did you get any sense as to why it's here?
It was brought here. This one is here because this one opened the door. Because he opens the door for all these other things to come. And without him, they can't get here.
So in theory, if we get rid of these, we also get rid of these?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. This would have nothing to hang on to then.
Hey, Chris, I just want to point out, though, that, like, so the first time that Sapphire and I were up here, the EVP that we got said it was a demon.
Oh.
For tonight, we got another device saying that it was a demon.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We got an EVP out there that was manipulating the obelisk that said kill Karen.
Oh my God.
Do you think that these things can actually cause physical harm?
Yes.